Hello, Foreman. What's up? Showerheads freeze very easily. There's not much we can do to stop it from happening. Hopefully the showers that are still in good working order will suffice. Okay, so we've got like a snap freeze here. We got a light blizzard outside. Okay, this is interesting. In such cold conditions, the prison's sprinklers may freeze, putting lives at risk. Make sure you have personnel with adequate fire training in the event of such a scenario. A poor fire safety record won't do the prison's reputation any favors. Okay, so hang on. Conditions outside are difficult. With the ground being frozen, the speed of construction is going to slow down. Hi, is this the gardener telling me my crops are dying? The ground is frozen solid. It's difficult to plant anything right now. And go on. The only good thing about this weather is that it's going to slow down anyone planning to dig their way out of here. That's a different officer. Yeah, it's a completely different officer. I like it. I think I've seen her before. It's going to slow down anyone planning to dig their way out of here. That's good. Hello, Foreman. Sections of the pipework are frozen solid. If they don't have any insulation, they're going to freeze a lot quicker when the temperature drops. Okay, good. So now that we've got all our phone calls for the day out of the way, we got, like, there's a lot of stuff, right? Snap freezing is happening. Good. Now, one thing we could do is there's a grant here. Emergency protocols. Activate the stay indoors order during a calamity 3 times to protect your staff and prisoners from dangerous weather. So one thing we could do is we just say stay indoors. And this is going to tell the staff to, well, stay indoors. Unfortunately, though, it likely means they're not gonna be happy with this because they can't get back to their cells. So I really can't do stay indoors right now. One thing I might want to consider doing is providing a way for prisoners to get back to their cells. We could go, you know what, here, just try this. Let's stop the shakedown. We'll do a bang up on all sectors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this area here is going to become protective custody, as we know. This will be shared for now. And then what we'll do is we'll place the rooms, cells. Let's make these actual legitimate cells at the moment. And hello, Foreman. Roads are getting dangerous. Any vehicle passing by the prison are going to have to travel much slower until the conditions improve. It may be advisable to hire emergency maintenance to improve the situation. Okay, so we've got bad roads as well. Oh, we're getting in the thick of it now, aren't we? Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. My classrooms are just now getting done. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to be sort of like wired in, but classrooms and stuff are getting done. We're gonna need to connect it to power. We'll just go straight that way. All my power sources are looking good, and before we made that cut, we also got the grant for green energy goals number 7 popped in, and that is to have 10 of each, which is why I was counting them and to try to see. So having 10 of each, the reward for this is that the negative effects of weather are halved and the positive effects of weather are doubled, which means the negative effects of what we got going on with us right now, the solar panels are, the penalty upon the solar panels is only half as much as it would normally be right now, which is great. We have some danger problems though. Okay, staff morale is at 58%. I need to look at that. We also have danger at high levels, I think probably because of the bang up. So now that we have bang up, we're gonna go ahead and tell everyone to stay indoors, and then we'll end the bang up. So they can wander around and do the things they want to do now, but they got to do so. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, the freezes. Yeah. Okay, so we have cold training happening, in case you're wondering. I know there's a lot going on. Staff programs. I have fire safety training scheduled, first aid training scheduled, and cold control scheduled. We also have 20 people that have passed cold control. So, like, this is not a new program. I had this going before. We're going to also go ahead, I think, and get... no, cold is fine, because these programs are expensive. So, we've got those going on. But I do need to hire crews. So, we're going to take and get second pest control, because we have 40 rats on the premises. That's crazy. Probably because the rats are all coming inside. They're not going to hang out outside. They want to come in and find a place that's warm. I'm going to get a couple of repairmen, And we're also going to get a road maintenance crew out there as well. And then maybe we'll get a plumber. So we're just going to hire a whole bunch of people to come in here and fix things up for us. And also gives me a chance to see these different vehicles look like. So the 2 pest control guys are coming in. We got lots of pipes and stuff that are freezing, and that is a big problem. Now, the real issue here I have with that, and I suppose it's because the pipes are underground, but like the inside was being temperature controlled. So I would have thought it would be the outside pipes that would freeze. And it turns out like pretty much every pipe that froze is inside, right next to radiators too. Getting pretty icy on the footpaths outside. Janitors should be able to lay grit down when properly trained. They are properly trained. They should be able to do that. I don't know about whether or not I have to tell them to do it, or whether that's something that they'll just do. Flooring. I'm wondering if it's like a flooring thing. Landscaping, maybe? There's no tab for... Yeah, there's no tab for this DLC for that. I think one thing that might be worth investing in, yeah, is a backup generator. Just to make sure we don't lose power. So I'm going to place a backup generator right here as well. Because losing power would be devastating. So we'll place this new thing here. I don't know how much power it stores. It's got its own solar, which is kind of cool. But it's going to store power in case anything goes down or we can't, for some reason, we're not outputting what we need. The backup generator will start drawing off that too, in addition to the batteries. Or I'm wrong, and the backup generator will only happen during calamities. I hope it's not that, but we'll see. So it looks to me like these guys are going to wait until the repair. Oh, gosh. Come on, guys. Just get out. Can I tell them to get in here? Yeah, just get in here and do stuff. There you go. Road maintenance truck. They got gritter. Oh, they're trying to lay it, but the repair van's in the way. So I have to wait. See the road? It's how it's cleared. I have to wait for this repairman van to get out of the way. Oh, that sucks. All the vehicles are just stopped. Everything's at a standstill. Oh no. Is the plumber not able to do things? Maybe this is a repairman thing. You know, the plumbers should get out of here. Go on, plumbers. Get out. I don't know what I needed plumbers for. I just wanted to call people. Repairmen. So who is responsible for the pipes? Because we got frozen pipes. Who's responsible for that? Right? And how do I take care of that? Maybe it's in more. No. I would think it's in utilities, but there's no action that says thaw pipes, you know? It doesn't seem to be any action for that. Maybe it just isn't possible. I have insulate. Oh, maybe I lay insulation on them. If I lay insulation on, look at all these pipes. Oh. Yeah, so these ones won't freeze because there's insulation. So if I bring insulation all the way through here, can I do that to the hot pipes too? Yeah, I've been doing it. I know I've been doing it, just not here. I did it here though. See this? This is an insulated pipe, but this wasn't insulated. So if I bring this insulation up here like that, and then like that, that's probably the only way to do it, is just to install hot water pipe installation throughout. Which is going to be expensive. Everything is so expensive. I did do it to a lot of pipes, though. I'm not entirely a screw up here. I've done a lot of it. It's just expensive, you know, like hundreds of dollars extra for this. But I guess it's necessary, so okay. Insulate that one, insulate that one. I just figured it would be only the outdoor ones I'd have to worry about, because the indoor ones, we were keeping things under temperature. We were keeping things good. I think, honestly, I don't know. The staff is probably complaining about warmth, right? Needs. Oh, it's all food. Oh, right. Okay, don't do the stay indoors thing. Locked. Oh, it's done. Wait, did I click this? Or did it just unlock itself after the calamity was over with? I think so. That had to be it, because I don't remember clicking it. I was going to click it just now to let them outside. But see, now the cooks and stuff should be able to bring food here, I would think. Can we... food. Logistics. Food distribution. Like, you should be bringing food into here. I actually don't need to do this. This room doesn't need food providing it, because it's already... Yeah, no, I don't need to do that. You should go there, and you should go there. And then that should be it for you. Yeah. Staff needs, though. This is going to be shitty. Look at everybody being on break. Okay, I need to take some people off a break. I mean, it's the staff tab, right? Yeah. Needs, staff needs. Let's pull this back to like 50%. And let's get some people back to work if we can. I'd like the cooks and stuff, workmen, whoever, to... I mean, it's really... Look at, there's meals right here. You know, it's not like we're out of meals. There are meals here. There's nobody cleaning up the trays, maybe? This calamity, man. Everybody's got a food need, and I'm not sure how to solve it. Are there really that many staff? I mean, it can't be that. They have a food need, and they're not eating. It's right here. Staff meals is right there. You know? So I don't know. This is interesting. It seems like we run into this problem every time we play this game. We run into a situation where the staff refuse to eat. They'll be pissed off and there'll be food available, but they won't eat it. You know? And I don't know if it's because they don't move the trays to where they need to go or what. Like I don't know the exact reason for it, but it does seem like that happens really often. And now that workmen are also going to have the need and be pissed off, they probably won't do the job. I bet you that's it. I bet all the workmen... I bet it's all the workmen. They don't have the... I'm going to fire the people who have low training really quick. You and you. And I'm going to hire some replacements for them. And we're going to see if they do the job. They should have perfect needs right now. They should not be going on break. So they should have perfect needs. And we should see this stuff get handled. Hopefully. Morale is going down a lot. And it's all about their food. Only 6 staff are dealing with this need. They are getting some food, but it's like... Maybe this just isn't... is it not valid or what? There's 25, 34, almost... There's like over 40 meals here. And there's 103 staff that just cannot have this. Is it because of food deliveries, I wonder? Because of all those trucks backing it up. I wonder if the road being the way it was, if that slowed things down so much that the deliveries for food, for staff food, wasn't getting in here. I wonder if that's the thing. Look at all these staff meals. They're everywhere inside deliveries. They're just not being taken to their destination. They're not being taken here. That's really weird. We've got hundreds of staff meals in here. 18, 4, 5, 12, 18, 15, 12, to 36 in that stack. Another 16 here. I think this was the original reason why workmen didn't get susceptible to staff needs. I think the original reason was because of stuff like this. But now that they are, like, if they're pissed off and on break, I need to force them to work. There's no other... I think that's the only thing. I need to force them to work. But I don't even know if they will if they're pissed off. I don't even know if they'll do anything. Let's try 20%. Let's see if they'll actually do the job and get it over here. You know? It just... I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Despite there being meals right here, nobody's doing this. That's so weird. Come on, guys. Eat the meals. Come on. The stack got dumped. They dumped the food. It's all right here. Just take it to destination. What is going on here? Okay, 5 meals there, instantly grabbed. That's something. Come on now. There you go. As soon as we bring it there, it's instantly grabbed. Which is okay. We want their needs to be met. We got to have that happen. 24%. Here it goes. Come on. There you go. Deliver the meals. All right, then. Good. Come over here, grab these, and take them over here. That's what we need you to do. I'm going to drop in just a queue for some flooring right there to get them in here just a little bit faster. But it's really not that big of an increase. I think what I might do here to help offset this, we might just have a lot of staff at the moment. I think what I'll do is I'm going to place another meal tray right here. I think I'm going to get rid of these bathrooms, actually. Yeah. I might regret this, but I'm going to get rid of these bathrooms and force them to use the other ones. Dismantle and dismantle. And then we'll take down the walls. These drinking fountains are going to have to shift. Be somewhere else. Let's slow down time. I can't pause it. I keep trying to pause it. I can't. Serving table will go here. And then we'll make sure that we extend staff room to be here too. Here we go. These drinking fountains, again, they need to shift. We'll bring them like... I guess we'll bring them right there. And then this one here we can put maybe somewhere else even. We can put it over here maybe. Just up against that wall or something. Right where the pipe is. Gonna have to bring... Nope, that one's already good. So we don't even need this pipe here. We can get rid of that. That might save us some utilities. And then, so the hope here is that by placing this down, it will request food. And then we'll have more food ready to go, right? So that's what we needed. We just needed people to bring it, and there's too many people on break. I'm going to shift back to... I never find it. Staff needs. I'm going to shift back to there being about a 50%. To get some of these guys here that are forced to not to be on break right now. They can now take a break. There's food available for them. And there they go. So I think what it was is the road, right? We ordered all those trucks, and the supply, it just got overwhelming. There was too many trucks on the road, and the food couldn't be delivered. And it looks to me like we got rid of all the rats. Awesome. Okay. That takes care of emergency services, too. Wow. This thing, man. I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He's unconscious. Yeah. So one guy died. This guy is a snitch next to law enforcement. I need them to get out of this. Hang on. I didn't shift this over yet. Deployment. Let's go staff only here. Yeah, staff only here. This is going to be shared. And then we need the protective custody people to now be down here. So we're going to bring them over here. So in order to do that, they're going to need to be guided down here. They're going to need to be brought down here by guards and stuff. We're going to open... this is the staff door for now. I think that's probably fine. But we're going to take and... vegetable allotment. Wait a minute. There's so much going on. I'm sorry. Without being able to pause, I have to, like, react as I see things. Yeah, they should be brought down here now. It's the only cells available for them. There's no longer allowed here. This is a staff-only environment now. And then this is going to be insane sec only. Yep. Insane sec only, insane sec only. Yes. all of that. Actually, we could make this a staff only area, just so like it's like a corridor that only staff may enter into, but this still doesn't prohibit the rest of the prisoners from like interacting with this area. So those prisoners should be brought down here. Now there's no canteens, it says, so I'm gonna need a canteen in here. We're gonna take let's just copy this. Quick build. We'll just copy these tables or not. And we'll go ahead and put it like this, and we'll say maybe along the wall. Yeah, maybe like that. We could do 2 rows, I suppose. It's possible. Yeah. This will be a canteen. We already knew going into this. Right? So all of this is just a big canteen now. Inside the canteen, we need that serving table. So we can place that over here in this area. Prisoners can come over here to get their food. Yeah, they can just come over here to get their food. We'll place a fan in the corner to help the grade. We're going to want a metal detector to be here, because the prisoners are going to travel through here. And then we're also going to have a wall. This would be this classy green one. And it'll be placed here to lock this area down this direction. Because we're going to have other cells here. And so they'll enter in this narrow area. And maybe this is too narrow. This might be too narrow. Maybe we'll... Instead, we'll place 2 metal detectors, and then the wall can come up to here. We'll have a 2-wide walkway instead. That's probably fine. Yeah, there you go. And then this is going to be a kitchen. If you just focus on one thing at a time, I'm kind of talking to myself here. If you just focus to one thing at a time, things won't be so crazy anymore. You know, you can kind of, you get order. Probably should put that on that side. Put the door on this side instead, because they can just come out and do this and go back in. So we need a cooker over here. Place that along the back wall. Oh, I'm out of money. Yikes. Didn't see that coming. Sprinkler here. Laminate floors like this. Yeah, we'll have this be there. We're going to get a fridge put in here and here once I have money. I might take a loan here just to solve this. I think I will. Take a loan to solve this. Put a fridge there. Sink can go there. And then the plumbing for all of this goes to the sink. And the sprinklers, which will be like this. Well, I guess it's right there, but we want redundancy on this anyway. So we're going to come in from this side as well. And we'll have a bunch of pipes like this. And that'll be redundancy for the sprinklers. Yeah. We'll have another one go off like right here. So there'll be 2 sprinklers right here. Big deal. You can even do it here too. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but it's fine. It just gives us that extra, like, sort of like the route that water can take. All of that is connected. We should see prisoners in their cells here pretty quick here. So all of this should be done. Prisoner capacity supposedly is 76, but we still have 3 people that have no cell. I don't know why that is, because, like, again, I guess they should be in the holding cell if they have no cell, that they're no cell accessible to them. I think I'm going to go ahead and end his punishment, and I want to get a doctor over here to treat him as best as I can. He had a weapon on him. Okay. What else did I see over here? There was something. Oh, right. The vegetable allotment. So I don't think I have that as a room. So, or maybe this is the vegetable allotment. Plant, crop, and vegetable. Okay, so this is... What are you trying to do? Move it to vegetable allotment. Why would you do that? It's already right here. there needs to be a room for the vegetables and stuff. And that's what this area right here was going to be. It's like a refrigerator, right? A big refrigerator. We call it a pantry, I guess. So we're supposed to have, I want to have like a little pantry right here. It's kind of off this little outdoor area here. And this pantry can be accessible by staff. That's fine. We could even... Honestly, we could just make the whole thing indoors, right? I don't think this is... Yeah, why don't we just make this whole thing indoors? Whatever, just make the whole thing... This is indoors now, okay? Yeah, all of this is inside now. We're gonna make it all inside, okay? Just do it. We don't need it to be outdoors anymore. This will be a place where all these vegetables can be traveled and stored. And then we can start serving our own local produce, right? We want to serve our own food, so we don't have to keep buying it. That's the idea behind that anyway. Yeah. This is a very long video, isn't it? I split this into two. I had to have. So, there you go. I don't know why I tell you that. You already know that. Am I trying to convince myself? Sounds like what I'm doing. We want recycling bins. Recycle bins. And we'll just put this by the door here, I guess. Right there. Right here by the sink is fine. This will be a staff door. There. And this area here was supposed to be, I believe, common room, right? So we place this down. Place those two down here, yep. And then we want to hook up also that door to the door controller. Door controller here. Down like so. And this is open. So no doors here, but this is closed down because it's protective custody. We don't want them to be able to come in here, so we're closing this down. We got all the radiators and stuff lined in. All the plumbing looks like it's pretty much in. The power's not connected, so we'll do that really quick, like so. And all of this should get laid in. That's gonna be fine. Okay, I think we're looking like we're in good shape here. We can also put in a radiator. Oh, don't do that. We can put a radiator in right here, I guess, in the corner. If it fits. Yep. And then this will just be a hot water that goes like that. You want to insulate hot water pipes through to at least there so that the radiators are always... I don't really care if the showers are frozen, but the hot water pipes that lead to the radiators need to be protected. So I think that's how I'll prioritize installation, is if the pipe goes to a radiator, it should be protected, right? Which, I mean, to be fair, most of these are, but there are situations like this where it's going to showers. I don't need to insulate that. But if it's going to a radiator that keeps everything warm, that's something I need to insulate. So we can insulate this to there. And then maybe looks like this goes... Yeah, we're going to have to do this too. All the way down from there to here as well. Lots of money put into installation, man. It's crazy. Okay. So I think I want to let her run just a little bit longer. One thing I do want to get going on, though, is education, right? And we can do that by introducing the... here, prisoner foundation education. Reschedule. What I want to do is I want to place this... It looks like it's going to put it in this room anyway, isn't it? Yeah. If I do 2 of these, not enough interest, okay? One thing we could do then is try to find another program. General education. There are 2 interested. That is... We should, right? Ooh, farm safety is another good one. Yeah. There's 11 interested in farm safety. We could put that in the other classroom. Farm safety here. It's going to be put in the other classroom. 8 interested and only 3 attending. Lame. 3 strikes training. put that in too. This is going to get expensive, but I'm hoping if we start getting these programs rolling, right? That's what we really need. Programs need to be rolling. So the backup generator is always going to flash like this. It's always going to do this red flashing thing. It's not overloaded. All it means is that it's full, I think. Or like it's ready to go. It's not being used, or I think. I don't know why they chose to do that, because flashing red is never something you want to see on your equipment. But that's what the backup generator, it's always going to do this red blinking thing. Unless it's being used. And then it's, you know, not going to do that so much, I guess. So we need lights. Lights are something I always forget to put in. The cells have lights, but we don't have the wall lights in the hallways, so we'll have to look at that too. So we could put one there, put one there, put one here, put one, I don't know, there, whatever. We'll just spread this out and put them in a line. Put another one there, probably another one over here somewhere. Could put one there and put one here, and so we'll have these wall lights that go around. That's the reason why we use the wall lights instead, is typically anyway, is because they don't take like any electricity. They basically take no power. It's kind of free light. So the wall lights are better than the regular lights, which take a lot of power. But if you have big wide open areas, you can't get good light coverage with the wall lights. Of course, you need walls. So then you can put these normal ones in. This is probably wasteful, but we're not really having a problem with electricity right now. I think these food trays need to be handled. I'm not sure who's responsible for the food trays. That's gotta be something that they handle here pretty quick. I think we can do better here. And one of the things I think I'm gonna do to help that is I'm gonna put in, I'm trying to figure out where the hell to put this pool table. I might just get rid of the pool table. Yeah, the staff don't need pool. It's fine. We'll put it in here. These guys can have pool. There, in the corner like that. Yeah, like that. So one thing we can do here is we're gonna put a sink in this room and see if they use it. So we'll say a sink, and we'll place this like right here, and then we'll see if they actually do clean their own dishes at this point here. That actually isn't the right place for that. I hate that I can't see pending items. Really can't even see existing items. Put the radiator down and then stick the sink right next to it, I think. Well, that's where it was. Yeah. That's where it is. We'll put the radiator there to keep the place warm. So right next to the radiator is where I want to put this. So we want this to go, it'd be here. And then this pipe would go here, right? Whatever. It's fine. Just build it. Okay, so I was just putting in some additional surveillance, additional cameras and stuff. But we just got a notice for severe weather incoming. So let's take a look. And it looks like we have a light blizzard scheduled, like we made it up. We have a light blizzard in about half a day. It's going to get real cold. It's going to get, you know, everything's going to get destroyed kind of thing again. So one more time, I want to go through the pipes. Make sure we have some good installation on the ones that are important. I think sprinkler system pipes are pretty dang important. So let's go ahead and get those all insulated as well. All the way up through here, yep. And we'll make that a big priority for the kitchen area where there's going to be fire risk. Definitely. We can go ahead and also isolate this pipe outside too. Keep that going. This area in here, again, for the fire risk. I want to make sure that we keep that. Not sure why the camera's moving up here, but okay. People in reform programs. I'm not seeing anybody take the class yet, but I have completely now. We have the only prisoner that's in protective custody is down in here now. So we can just make sure that there are a couple of staff in this area at all times. Just sort of, you know, keep an eye on them. We are going to take some additional cooks And I want to go ahead and assign them to this one. So we'll have at least 2 cooks in here. And we already have, somebody said you should assign the cooks to the kitchen. That's not something you need to do until you have multiple kitchens and you want to make sure that they're balanced between them. Like, that's not really something that needs to be done. But now that we have 2 kitchens, absolutely. So I have now, if I take a look at, I think it's deployment, assign cooks. We have 6 cooks assigned here and 2 assigned here. That's the minimum that will be in there now. But if we get more cooks, like right now, I think I have 9. Is it 9? Yeah, 9. So there's 1 floater that can just move between them however they want. So that's nice. This area is going to be our pantry. Here we go. Pantry right here. Go ahead and get our brick wall put in right here. That is not outside. Supposedly, that's not outdoors. I don't believe. So, which is okay. I think I'm gonna just dismantle that anyway. Just get that out of here. I want this to be outdoors. Entrance blocked. Weird. Maybe it is then. I really don't know. Either way, it's gonna be a wall here, and then it's gonna be rebar. After that, we should probably, since the blizzard is coming, make sure traffic doesn't slow down. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to preemptively call the road crew to come out and treat the road before the blizzard starts. So they're going to treat it right now. That might have been a little bit too soon, but I wanted to give it time to work its way through this lane so it doesn't slow down the cars. And then what else we're going to do? Right, the pantry. So we've marked this. All this needs to be is enclosed. Oh, I need to do this. Hang on. Pantry like that. Now what I want to do is inside this pantry, we're going to get one of these little fridges, these tall fridges. And we're just going to place, I think, like probably 2 of them. Let's do 3 of them in here. This is probably way bigger than we need, but I'm also going to place some storage shelves in here too. And that's the hope, in hopes anyway, that they'll take all this stuff that they're growing and they'll get them in here. You know, vegetables that don't need to be refrigerated and stuff, they can go in here, and then, you know, anything that needs to be in the fridge will go in there. And now the kitchen can also use this food pantry as well. So we have this all connected with storage and deliveries and things like that too. And I'm hoping that that leads to things being brought into here. We'll see. Okay, let me take a look at grants really quick. So Cell Block C is all about getting to 100 prisoner capacity, which I would have thought we had. Unless it's probably like this. I need to go... You know, there just is no padded dormitory. So I think the only solution here really is I need to dismantle this whole thing and make cells out of it, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make cells out of this as well. And then up here, I want to expand cells, and we could do this with a quick build clone. I have $11,000. Just take all of this and we'll move it to be... kind of want it to be right here. I don't know if it'll let me do that with that wall, but I'm going to try. It looks like it'll be fine. It's going to be very expensive. Oh, wait. There's no wall lights on this? Yeah, these 2 don't have wall lights. Go like that. And we'll just make sure that we're copying from this side then. And we'll remove this all the way over and go like this. Okay, then we're going to swap this door, dump that, and we'll swap it out for, I think, just an orange door like this. And this is just to sort of segregate this a little bit, to mix it up. We'll also be going ahead and doing this, and then I want this little area here to be staff only. Okay. So, I think this is it. Like, I don't know how I'm going to cut these different videos up, but I think we're in a good position to start bringing more prisoners. We no longer have these glowing lights at us, flashing at us, which is good. I haven't done prisoner intake in a long time, but you see, you don't need to have a ton of prisoners to be profitable as long as you're sticking to the grants for a little while. And to have these new mechanics with weather and everything like that, I wanted to go a little bit slower with this prison so that things like all the things we had with the storms and the ground collapsing, I didn't want that to resulting in like catastrophic failure as a result of not knowing how it works yet. So we don't have to deal with it just now. We can go with it a little bit more. You can see the rebar around the fence all the way around this little section I just made. Still have a lot of fence to do. This side is all protected. All the way through here is protected. You can do a little bit more on this side. Not enough funds. Great. So I'm spending all my cash, but and actually I need to pay my loan, make sure I can still pay my loan. So I think I'm going to increase my debt just a little bit to make sure I make those loan payments. We have good programs installed too. We're not going cheap on the programs. We're getting foundation education going. Our students actually learning things, which is nice. Farming. This is farm training. This is the foundation education. Education. Not very good chances of success, but I think they're just starting the program. For farming stuff, it doesn't look like we're going to have a whole lot there. We will eventually allow them to work here. Medium security and maximum. I think maximum maybe not, but medium security and minimum security will absolutely be able to work here. And I kind of think we'll need a classroom of some kind. We might put a little classroom right here that each of these can sort of use. We'll see. And then, yeah, we still have plenty of stuff working on in the workshop. We're exporting some stuff pretty good. We're getting early prisoner releases. We need one more prisoner release to see what our grade is. And if it's under 30%, reoffending chance to 30%. I want to say this is like... This may not be the right thing. Like this may not be the thing I think it is. Like this might just be the average of all prisoners who are currently in your prison. But like I'm not going to click through each one of these and look at their grade and go, oh, he's over, and then look at this one and go, oh, he's over or he's under. Cool. And then like the average of everybody needs to be under 30%. I don't exactly know how that works, but I do know that the more early prisoner releases we have, we make money, but we also raise the overall average reoffending rate, right? So, like, this is a $25,000 booty. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to get a bunch of money here. So I kind of want to work on that, too. And that's what these reform programs are for, you know? You get these guys who are maybe like this, who have a 97% chance to offend. But if he gets good cleaning experience from going to work... customer service, I suppose, would be like the bakery and stuff. If he goes through the 3 strikes program and workshop safety, he involves himself with foundation education and all sorts of things. We can start to at least maybe get this guy reformed. Maybe not this guy because he's like legendary nonsense, but maybe somebody a little bit more realistic like Paul here. 97%. Taking part in programs. Got 15 year total sentence. Is there anyone that can ever... Oh, look, it's Sean Creaser. Another Creaser. Yeah, this guy has done 2 reform programs. Each one of these is like a 25% hit to his chance to reoffend. So he's down to 17 now. You know, take a look at stuff like that. If you want to get in the nitty gritty of Prison Architect, like all these tabs, there's so much to do now. Like you can go through different ingredients and you figure out what you want to do for your farming and food export policies. You can go through this policy tab is very full now. Micro manage the prison, right? Like there's a whole bunch of micromanaging things you can do with these different tabs and stuff now. And it can be overwhelming. Like to sit here, the reason why I don't show this stuff a lot, I had one person ask like why I'm not doing it on camera and stuff. It's because going through these little nitty-gritty details in paper, in my own opinion, and perhaps I'm wrong, you can tell me in the comments, this is not like captivating gameplay. Like going through these different tabs and saying I want this to be this and this to be this, it's not like, that's not engaging content, right? So I tend to do this kind of stuff offline, play with different plans and stuff offline. The new stuff like the coverage tab will totally show that, but stuff that's been around for a while, you know, things like the new policy tab and stuff, this has been around since cleared for transfer. That's like 3 DLCs ago, right? So like there's no, well, it's more than that, right? We have this DLC, and then there was going green, and Island Bound happened after cleared for transfer, I think. So like this has been around for a while. So if I'm managing this little stuff here and tweaking these settings, I'm not necessarily going to show them all. If I do, maybe it'll be like this, where I just sort of show them to you in the moment. But I mean, if you want me to dive into these things, just let me know in the comments and we'll take a look. We'll do it together. But in my own opinion, I didn't feel like this was the type of, you know, stuff that I needed to spend a ton of like valuable airtime on, valuable video time showing. So let's take a look really quick at, we've had some stuff built, so I want to make sure staff only and stuff is taken care of. I kind of think that this can be shared because the prisoners may want to access the pantry, right? So I kind of think we can dismantle this door and put a regular door in its place. We have multiple staff doors blocking these areas, right? But I think that prisoners might want to access the pantry to get tomatoes, right? To get there's wheat in here. They might want to access that stuff so that they can cook. So I should leave that to them. We might actually have enough prisoners where having a second serving table would be good. But I don't necessarily think so, only because I'm going to eventually stagger their 2 eat times. And as long as you don't have too many prisoners in the same eat period, you don't need more. I think this door also can go. We can dismantle this one and put in a regular door here as well. Since we have prisoners working in here, taking classes and learning how this stuff works in here, I don't think there's really a reason to block this behind a staff door. And we'll just do that. There we go. And what else was I going to do? I was thinking of expanding storage down to this far. That way we have just expanded like areas for new shelves and stuff. But so it looks to me like we're about to get the blizzard now. So when we come back for the next video, we'll pick up right where we left off here. And we'll pick up with a blizzard. See how we do with that. We've experienced one already. I've prepped the roads in advance. I don't know if that's going to matter. Maybe I have to do it after the blizzard starts. I don't know. We'll find out. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You can like the video if you like it. You can subscribe if you haven't already. And I really hope you will join me for the next one. Thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. Bye-bye.